underneath the lasers, I'm trying to think, like, the laser actually, like, since Rick's tall, it starts pretty high. And Finn, when he's, like, dragging the sword, he kind of crouches down. And I'm wondering if he actually goes underneath it. I don't know if he does, but that would be insane if he did.
I'm not sure. Repeat that scenario to me?
So, you know, like, all the different Finn attacks where he's, like, dragging the sword on the ground or whatever, he's pretty close to the ground when he's doing that. And Rick, when he shoots the laser, there's a little bit of, you know, area right underneath him because he's pretty tall. And I'm wondering if it actually goes underneath. That would be meta-defining with this matchup.
Possibly. Well, we have
Rick and Morty.
Finally, it has occurred. We got Rick versus Morty.
This is what everybody wants.
This is all we have. This is all we cared about.
Yeah.
So,
but you see where when he shoots out the laser, like, you think Finn can go underneath that?
I mean, maybe he is low profile some stuff. That is a possibility. But right now, that is such a. Speaking of those lasers, like being able to aerial drift with them is so good.
Lasers are crazy good.
Like
in this
that's
game.
a big reason why. Oh,
the Plumbus!
The Plumbus!
I never see the Plumbus.
I literally, that's the first time we went from BMO Chop to seeing Plumbus. Like,
oh, the Plumbus goes underneath it.
Hey, low profiles the lasers. That's so smart,
dude. CatchableGinger, he knows.
He understands.
So smart.
All right, look, if there was any match I needed CatchableGinger to win in his career on this stream, it is this one because of what he's doing. I can't believe
what I'm watching.
This is hilarious.
This is the Plumbus meta.
And he's anti-airing Sice well. But Sice is like one of those things that Sice can do is that his hit confirms are so nuts. But is actually
oh my god.
Using the skis. So you only get that when teleport is on cooldown.
Yep.
But using that to dodge cancel with the side air, that move is the strongest part about Rick. I don't think we should have that nerfed incredibly. But I think it does. It could use a little bit of toning down.
His side air?
I think it could use a little bit of toning down.
His side air is just better LeBron neutral air, and I can't believe that, honestly.
But also the thing is too, if we tone it down too much, he has no knockout options. Like that's actually like his primary knockout option.
He is
besides setups.
He is a horizontal killer. You know, he has some stuff to kill off the top, but it's honestly pretty easy.
It's
to
mostly
avoid.
up special, spike, down air, off stage or on center, and then side air. So you don't want to remove somebody's ability to play the game entirely. That being said, that took a while before that first stock disappeared. Like that was actually like a pretty solidly played first stock.
Yeah, and I mean this is the time now where you run away and you shoot lasers. But Sice is again, he's out of dodge and vulnerability. So all these axe attacks, the hammer, there's really no way for him to avoid them up close now.
Yeah.
He's got to get the hits in and get some meter back. There he gets a little bit.
That's one way to escape a bad spot, using the UFO in center. Don't jump
Oh, no.
Yeah, don't. Look at me.
Did he, like, misread that as his own grenade? Because whenever you see, like, the red stuff on the ground, you're like, oh, yeah, that's my grenade.
Well, down air finally finds his knockback. Like, that's, honestly, that polymorph gun is exactly what he would absolutely turn Morty into Rain Dog. Yeah. So, like, this is just this is accurate for the course.
Gar7
Oh, he ripped his jump. But it doesn't matter because that move skips disadvantage.
Everybody skips disadvantage in this. But Gar7 says that Finn can't go underneath Rick Gun, but Shoulder Bash does.
Yeah, it just beats it.
That makes sense.
So, like, it's worth.
Yeah. But Plumbus, though, who cares about Finn when we got the Plumbus going underneath it?
Look at him clean!
Uh-oh. But Sice saw it coming this time, so maybe it can't be too obvious with it, which it's hard not to be because it comes out so slow.
Yeah, I mean, Sice is, he hasn't been able to really set up the zoning pressure game he wants on short hop. That is an interesting way to beat that, I will say that.
Oh!
And he gets the spike out of it.
That down air is so big, you don't really think it is, but it's another, honestly, it kind of reminds me of when the hitboxes weren't fixed. It looks like it doesn't hit, but then it just kind of does.
It's it is like a pretty massive hit. Oh, he might get knocked out to that.
That's it. Wow.
He didn't get the wall touch, so he was still stuck in animation for the skis. So we're actually on last stock. I love everything I'm watching right now. This is so good.
Sice uses the skis more than any other Rick I've seen.
By far.
For better and then for worse right there.
I think it's because he's a Shaggy main. I think that part of it is like playing into that 100%. This is pretty dangerous right now for, actually, no, it's not even that dangerous now I think about it. Because, like, 75 is attached to Morty. But Rick needs to force you, he needs to walk you to that position because there it is. He's going to side air you. Walking off the platform isn't it. You need a force center stage control as Morty right now because the only way you get knocked out is by these side airs. Or down air.
Sice is like, you know what, like, yeah, I'm just going to kind of slowly push neutral so that you are now in the corner with my lasers and everything else. and now you have to come at me, and then I'm just gonna side air you.
I mean, CatchableGinger's changing it up a bit. He's mixing it up between going low and going high with things like that portal second. That being said, he used his jump. He just used his double jump too. That guarantees the side air. He did get the ground touch though, so he's gonna be able to at least mix up his landing. But
these side airs are gonna stale soon.
It is stale. He just
already stale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's lucky. He literally just got attack decay. If that wasn't, he was knocked out. He's recovered high a few times.
Big though. Rick, honestly, it's terrible. Whenever Rick goes big, I'm very happy. Like, it's so easy to hit him.
Yeah, and actually, it's good in like a 2v2 situation to increase knockback. Look, eventually he was gonna find a knockout, but even with that, yo, look at his shirt. Look at his shirt.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Yo, CatchableGinger is actually just like Rick and Morty superfan. I love it. That's great. I gotta get him to take a picture in front of the Rick and Morty poster we have in the back corner over there. So, I mean, dude, that was actually a really good game.
Yeah, that was really exciting.
All of a sudden, it seems like everybody has woken up, got their warm-ups in, and now things are picking up. There's not a bunch of body bags happening.
So let's see where we go. I don't know if it matters. Like, outside of Cromulons, I don't think it really matters too much. I would say maybe Morty actually might want to go to Batcave.
I think Morty would benefit from something like Batcave, but honestly, I think he benefits greatly from Tree Fort. I just don't think that he's getting. I don't think he's getting Tree Fort because you want low blasts for downers, and you also want minimal room for your opponent to get away from grenades. And I think that this is like that happy middle ground that he got out of that. Because if I'm Sice, I probably banned Tree Fort in Cromulons.
Probably, yeah. So we're on Batcave now. I think Rick does have some good combos off of the back cars, but like I said, once the back cars are gone, you really got to hit him with that side air in order to kill. Wow!
Dude, where did that hit you? Bro, what?
That hammer, man.
That hammer coming in clutch. That is a hammer Morty being swung around over there.
He's just randomly throwing it out to just, again, like, because it's in the matchup, like, you just kind of have to respect it. And if you don't, he'll just throw it out randomly, and it's gonna hit you.
I mean, it's been working.
Yeah, I mean, why not continue to use it if Sice keeps running into it?
Yeah, and also Sice hasn't respected him quite a few times when he's teleported directly above him. He's down there almost every time he's done that. In my opinion, just set up a projectile at that point because you're not winning so far in advantage.
Oh!
You might get knocked out to that though. Oh my god! Okay, CatchableGinger. Well, the hammer finally works out.
Yeah. Man. All right. Well, so the cars are dead. So I'm interested to see how this goes now.
I think that I think with the cars dead, this man just taunted. He just got Swifty on him.
Maybe that's a light taunt. Just like you got to get yourself back in the game.
Maybe that might be. It could be a part of it. I mean, he does have a game lead at the moment, but I think what we were just getting into is that I think that this portion of the stage benefits him because you don't have a lot of room to short hop like charge laser here.
Yeah,
you have like nowhere to fade.
Can we agree? I think it's super cool how stages can transform like this over the course of a match. And like a stage can go from really favoring you to like being a disadvantage depending on how the game goes.
As two people who came from years of playing Smash where we didn't have any of this, this grew on me.
I think it's really cool.
At first I was like, oh man, this might be weird. But it's actually been really fun.
Yeah.
It's created different, like you said, it creates different scenarios long game for people. And also wall combos are cool. So I'm a fan of it now.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw Batcave, I'm just like, oh god, like, just like the cave of life, everybody's just gonna be bouncing off of everything. Especially there's no teching in this game. It's gonna be so bad. But just the simple addition of just having, wow! Oh! But he still gets it?
It doesn't matter! He's got infinite recovery options! He keeps getting back!
I'll say Jetpack is kind of nuts. Like, I still don't really know how to punish Jetpack right now. Yeah, we're not paying attention to the game right now.
No, I mean,
Sice is kind of running away with it.
Dare finally comes through, I mean, he's got 75 damage on Sice. And I think if there's a matchup at all, like, this is by far the most prepared I've seen CatchableGinger for a matchup period. He's always down, he's always plumbusing during the lasers. He's always reacting so well to a lot of these. That's going to knock him out. His jumps are gone. Last stock again.
Yeah, CatchableGinger, he keeps his Plumbus nice and clean. He makes sure to maintain it. I appreciate the Plumbus care.
I really hope people will go back and watch this match. This is actually like, this has been extremely entertaining to watch so far. You have to respect
Whoa, look at that grenade play. That was so cool.
It's so fortunate because he doubled up on it to like kind of bait the idea he wouldn't go for it the first time. But Sice has not respected like a single grenade out of those teleports yet. So that was the first time he actually gave him respect.
Oh, man. A couple big hits there. That little whip is really annoying. Yeah, it doesn't lead to much, but man.
You could do side attack one. Oh my god, he eats the laser.
The armor.
That would have been possibly a stock too. Side air's not going to do it. It's on attack decay.
Oh.
Yeah, that anti-air up attack has actually been on the
money.
How
does that hit? Are you kidding me?
It finally did it. It took so long, but he finally did it. He finally finds the side air, gets the stock, ends it, and Sice takes it 2-0. What? That was a hard 2-0. Like that was not easy by any means.
You beat up a child.
Well, I mean, at least it was President Morty.
I'll say, I don't know. Everybody's like liking to say, "Oh, Rick's OP, Rick's ridiculous." Like if you look at the win rate online right now, like he's just running away with it. I don't know if Rick is that good. I honestly